Hello, everyone. I'm doing some catch up on music that I listened to in the past week. Most of the stuff is from last weekend. So I've been slacking a little bit, and yeah, it just hasn't really been a week for popping in stuff as far as physical music media goes. But anyway, let's do some catch up, shall we? This is the self-titled Generation X cassette that I've showed off on here before. Billy Idol's one of his first bands. This was really good. I had a lot of fun listening to this. I would say this is for fans of Bouncing Souls. There's even a dub song on here, so they're dipping into what's popular around this time, which is 1978. This was released. So, the police are sort of stirring the pot around then. And this is a great album. I would definitely suggest buying that. Van Halen 2, one of my favorites. This band is absolutely on fire on this recording. I would say my favorites on here: Somebody Give Me a Doctor, Bottoms Up, Out of Love Again, Light Up the Sky, Spanish Fly. I mean, Jesus, it's the whole record. Although, I'm not as big a fan of Dance the Night Away as I am the rest of the record. Dance the Night Away, I heard on the programmed stereo, or programmed radio station for a place that I worked when I was a teenager, and it was one of the only heavy songs that they played on there, and it wasn't very good, and I don't know, I'm just not a fan. So anyway, moving on. This one holds some pretty big significance to me. This is one of the first album covers I remember ever seeing, and it was this exact cassette. My dad gave me this the other day, just randomly out of nowhere. Pink Floyd's Division Bell. Pink Floyd in this era was Roger Waters' lists, and you can tell because the brightness of their music comes back. Some of the um, the light side of Floyd starts to come back. But this album is very, I will call it, rich in sound. There's a lot going on. It's very deep. The backup singers do an amazing job. Everybody in the band's really on point. I will say the drums are very, very reverby, and that was kind of the style of the time, I guess. It sounds good and it fits the music very well, but that's just a big difference between this and some of their earlier material. But yeah, great album cover by Hugh Syme as well. I love this record and I suggest it. Got a couple vinyl here and then we'll wrap things up. This is Zappa's Overnight Sensation. One of his cooler album covers. This is one of his more prog album covers in that there's quite a bit to dig into on the front cover. A full lyrical layout in the middle there. I definitely love this era of the band. I'm the Slave, Dirty Love, Zombie Wolf, Dynamo Home, Montana. I mean, This thing is chock full of great Zappa. If you're looking to introduce yourself into the world of Frank Zappa, you could do worse than starting on this, for sure. I would say this is a great place to start, and then expand out from there. But I'm really biased when it comes to Zappa. I like stuff that people don't like, and I don't like stuff that people like. So try to make sense of that. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, so rounding out this video is Metallica's Ride the Lightning. This is the re-release that came in my box. I saved it for last. Sounds effing great. It's a heavyweight vinyl. Came with this slip on the inside. Some thank yous and lyrics and stuff. I go between this, Puppets, and Justice as my favorite records of Metallica. Cliff is really the factor that puts that stuff, well, besides Justice, of course. Although, one of the songs he wrote is on there. So really, it's between Master and Ride for my favorite. But favorites don't, it's purely subjective. This is a fantastic album. It is an essential for any heavy metal fan or somebody looking to get into heavy metal. Fade to Black. From the Bell Tolls, first song I ever learned how to play on drums. Two people I met on the internet who I jam with both of them to this day. They tested whether or not I would be able to actually play the drums by me playing the drums with my landline telephone laying on the floor. They couldn't they couldn't really ascertain whether or not I was playing it well because they just sounded like a bunch of fucking noise over the phone, but I digress. Trapped Under Ice, great song. I love everything on this one too, so super biased, but Metallica's Ride the Lightning re-release box set, Judgment, overall, it's great. Buy it. See you next time. Hopefully it won't be too long before I have a pile of stuff to talk about musically. Only other thing is that Liquid Tension Experiment album got pushed back till mid-April, so that sucks. Neil Morse Band is working on their new record. I believe they're mixing it now, so that is looking like it's going to come in the spring or the summer, something like that. So that's awesome and great to look forward to. If you have any comments, throw them in there. Give me a like, and if you're nice, subscribe. See you.